What is up, everyone? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. This is Farmer Fran. Yes, the I like to the farmer on these YouTube streets, and I like to wrangle up these low cows. Not only, well, cows, those cows on the YouTube streets, but then real cows in the real streets, meaning on my farm, cause I'm a real farmer. Farmer Fran, that's me. If you've been here before, I know it's been a while. Um, life has been lifing. Things have been, one thing after another. There has been so many things that I have wanted to speak about. I've actually have recorded a couple videos that I never even put out, and then I don't just because like I said, life's been lifing, and then I would record a video, life would life, and 3 or 4 days later, it was already moving on to something else. It's crazy. Well, I have a lot more free time on my hands now, and the drama that has been like the past week, 2 weeks have been absolutely insane with drama from every corner of the internet. And I'm gonna tell you right now, my favorite side of the internet is any type of commentary, reaction channels, as well as body cam. Like, I love watching body cam videos. I watch that. That's other than Real Housewives, like the Real Housewives genres, or like all this different cities. I don't really watch regular TV. Have cable, don't really watch it. It's mainly for everybody else in the house. I Real Housewives, but it's other than that, it's YouTube, and every time it's YouTube, it's body cam videos. Okay, sorry. I know I ramble a lot. I ramble a lot. Sorry. I'm trying not to. I know we're already 2 minutes in. But anyways, I watch a lot of reactions. Like, I watch some from what they call Girl World. I watch some from like the Shannyverse, Cyrax. I've gotten into the whole Cobes and Naked and Laughing thing. I even watch some people over commentary that follow like just different YouTubers, like with, you know, stuff with like Boogie and, just different things like that. And like the whole Mr. Beast thing. And then, of course, you know, these crime, these grifters over in the true crime community. Like, it has been absolutely fucking bonkers. Like, the night before last, fucking bullhorn, I find out bullhorn, but Betty, who, if you don't know, she's from the true crime. She's a grifter. She's a horrible human being, vile, and she got arrested. And she got arrested for breaking a protection order from, by stalking the parents of a missing child, 15-year-old from Tennessee. He's autistic. Went missing, I think like 6, 7 months ago, maybe 8 months ago, something like that. Um, and his mom, the little boy's mom, the stepdad, and the little boy's grandparents have all put a restraining order against this woman, and she's not even supposed to speak his name, and she showed up. Still, she like just literally scoffed at this shit. It's insane what this woman has done. And then she gets bailed out of jail, and goes right back to doing the same thing again. Like, it blows my fucking mind. If you want to know, like, see anything good about her, I highly suggest you check out Burnt Toast. She reviews her, and she's also reviewing the case between Bullhorn Betty and another YouTuber, because Bullhorn Betty is one of those sue happy people. She likes to sue everybody because she's fucking crazy. And she put a frivolous lawsuit, and they're all like frivolous lawsuits that she wants. That she puts against people. But she put a frivolous lawsuit against another YouTuber for talking about her, because she is all up in her feelings and she doesn't like being talked about. But like, this woman is crazy, and this whole lawsuit that she put against this other YouTuber, Queen Bee is her name. Fucking crazy. But like I said, Burnt Toast, highly suggest you follow her. And she also has some older Shanny content. If you don't know the full lore of Shanny, because that's where we're doing our video on today. Shanny and Rev have gone completely downhill. Not downhill, if they possibly could go any more downhill, but they have. They're nuts. They came back to YouTube after begging on Instagram for a while, and they've come back to YouTube. They've gotten monetized again. So they started doing live streams on YouTube, and they've been doing some mukbangs. These people are buying them food, having food, or sending them money to order food, or having food sent to them, and so they can do mukbangs. And Rev looks absolutely horrible, but they've been fighting a lot lately. Rev is sick of the bullshit. He's absolutely over it. So we are going to watch. There was a couple new ones that recently came out. We are going to go check that out. Let's go check that out. This is my little playlist I made. Now, we want to give a shout out here. Hold on.
School is back and
all right. We want to give a shout out first to, we are going to go to her page here. I'm going to have her tagged in the description because she's awesome. We got Vanilla's Tea Girl here, and she is finding the tea girl, like for Girl World, girl. And I've been going to her channel to watch all the Shanny and Rev clips from like Insta and from YouTube. She's absolutely fantabulous. So a huge shout out to her, because if it wasn't for her, I would not be able to catch any of this shit. Because like I said, life be lifing. You know what I'm saying? I've got a farm to deal with. Not only that, just life be lifing. And I don't get to catch everything. So a huge shout out to her for providing us with this glorious content. So first we're going to watch. This is a quick one. It is, it says deleted this was on their IG. It says Jason says that he's being stalked. So we are going to check this out.
I don't know if I should wait for people to come in, really. It's kind of not necessary for me to wait for people to come in.
India has accepted that Jesus in its shroud of Turin.
Did that just happen?
Look, it's in the Times of India.
Did that just happen? Like, really? Oh, AI-generated image reveals the real face of Jesus Christ.
Oh, Lord, here we go already with Jesus. Okay, listen. We're not going to discuss religion on this channel, but one thing that annoys me so much about, one of the many things that annoy me so much about these people is them constantly using their religion to con people and grift, but B, it's how they try to use it as some like vengeance thing. Like they are going to, like this, like a vengeance thing. Like they are going to, like God is like, they're basically like their hitman. Shanny has said it in the past, a couple years ago, when they still were in Colorado. She basically was like, you know, she's like an archangel or whatever or something, and that God has her back, and God's going to get anybody that comes against her. And they constantly, anybody that they don't like, they constantly say, because they, you know, they don't say it's because they don't like that person, but they're talking bad about this person, and they're saying, oh, you're going to be in Judgment Day. You're going to get it. God's going to punish you on Judgment Day, basically for how that person, because the person said something that they didn't like. Basically, it's people, like they said it about BGTV. He's another YouTuber who discusses them. And basically, they said that about him, that he was going to be judged for basically saying the truth about the past and what they've done on YouTube. I mean, they are absolutely disgusting when it comes to this, and it annoys me so much.
Times of India, guys. What's up, Jam? What's up, guys? How you doing? This is so exciting to me. Times of India is reporting that the Shroud of Turin is the face of Christ. I believe it 100%.
No, I totally agree.
Look at his face.
It's going to
the
come
arrogance.
from nations like that first. You know?
Told you.
All right, well, I'm ready to go to India.
You didn't understand why, neither did I. I just said that.
Well, let's give Vanilla Tea
That's
Girl
so
a like.
amazing, man.
Let's give her a like.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. The world is going to discover that God is real, and it's through a shroud from a guy that was, buried as a criminal. See, that's how God works. He'll use the shit and dross to show you that he's real. And maybe that's kind of what he does with me. I was never that great of a dude. I tried to be as good as I could be. But he'll do that. He'll take a shit person, insignificant person. In the case of Christ, he was perfect in his behavior and the most amazing man to ever live, if you ask me.
Then why hasn't he corrected your behavior? Why, if he corrects people's behavior, how come he hasn't corrected yours? He hasn't corrected your nasty woman over there's behavior. You two are horrible people. The way you expect everyone else to take care of you two is absolutely deplorable behavior. The way you treated 2 children. Deplorable behavior. If anybody needs correcting, it's you guys. The racist remarks. When you had all that, the gluttony, when you had all that money. And then the bragging. And shoving it in everyone's faces. Oh, that's why was with you, Rev. God. And the only reason she's still with you now is because she has no one else. Her siblings won't speak to her because she's a deplorable human. Her parents weren't speaking to her before they passed. She has nobody. Her children were removed. She has no one, and no one to take care of her. You are the only person that will take care of her the way you do, because you are as low as she is right now. You guys are as low together.
But he'll take normal people and use them. All right, so I am on here for a reason.
Of course, it's always a reason.
We got a knock at the door from Adult Protective Services. And Shanny and I are 99% sure of who exactly that was, because Shanny suspected who it was. And I'll use the name because this is too crazy now. It's Ansia, the same woman from Norway.
Okay, really quick. Don't know Ansia. Don't know her. Never spoke to her. This is the internet. I don't know these people. But I do know from watching the history with them. And if you don't know, real quick, a quick rundown. A few months back, or like a month or so ago, Antia was in their chat, buddy trolling them, helping them out with stuff. She lives in Norway or whatever. She was also talking to Shanny. They became friendly and were texting or messaging, whatever. He had a private email that Shanny wasn't aware of. Him and Ansia started emailing each other, and he was talking about moving to Norway, and she sent a couple nudes. I don't know if they were of herself or if they were some like just random nudes she found. I don't know, but it was supposed to have been her. And Shanny found out about it, and now Shanny hates her. Blah blah blah, and because of that, there was just a stream a couple days ago where Shanny was calling her nothing but a slut and a whore and all this stuff, because Shanny is just jealous of this woman because of the attention that Rev was giving her.
That yes, she's gone through shit. Yes, she's got drinking issues. Yes, she's lost quite a few family members in a short amount of time and stuff like that. But it just has to be said now that you're just going to be blocked across all platforms, and we are absolutely not going to engage you at all anymore in any way, because you clearly are showing what wise guy, holy shit, what's up. Thank you Ellen very much for that comment, because that's true. Just stop calling, guys. What's up, Ellie Cat? It's your life. If you were being treated that way, you're an adult and can leave that house. That's correct. That's real.
Whoever said that, no, he can't. First off, that's his uncle's house. He has nowhere else to go. she would have to be the one to leave. They have fought more, and he has spoken the truth more in the past I'd say the past month, than he has in years. Because Shanny always goes live when they fight. Because she always wants to be the victim. He literally came on a couple days ago when she was calling Ansia a slut and whore and all that, defending Shanny because Shanny was so upset about the messages that Rev was getting of people saying, I'm sorry you're going through that. They literally that's all they were saying. Now they said they could have been talking to both of them, like, sorry that you guys are going through what you're going through, meaning that you're both, starving and live in deplorable conditions. But no, that Shanny took it as, it's always poor Rev. What about me? What about me? What about Shanny? What about my feelings? I'm the one that's suffering. And she even had the nerve to say, I'm suffering worse than anybody. I bitch, no, you're not. I think your children suffered worse than you. I do believe there are people in this world that are doing, I know for a fact, there are people in this world doing way, way, way worse than you. But it's always about you. Always about Shanny. So no.
Really, really fucking easy and simple. And you get it.
He couldn't leave.
Because you're not a parasocial weirdo.
Oh my, here we go about the parasocial.
You get it? You're not a parasocial individual. But these type of...
You two are the most parasocial people on the internet. Two people that come online to make quote-unquote friends with strangers and expecting those strangers to pay their way in life, to buy them food, to buy them hygiene products, to pay their fucking internet so they can continue to beg for said things, to buy their drugs and their alcohol, Rev. That is as parasocial as it fucking gets. You guys are parasocial with Chantal. You guys are parasocial with your girl's parasocial with Trisha motherfucking Paytas. You paid for your girl to meet Trisha Paytas. You paid for a meet and greet. You paid that woman to meet her. And ever since that day, Shanny speaks about Trisha as if they are best friends. It is fucking weird. That is parasocial behavior. You think people holding you accountable and talking about the things that you two bring to the internet, you think that's parasocial. It's not. We're not the ones in your chat being parasocial. We're not the ones providing you with a meal. We are not the ones providing you with money for drugs. That's parasocial behavior, you absolute moron.
People like
Ansia?
yeah.
Here she goes, of course. Bring it up.
Ansia is...
She called from Norway. It was a call from Norway.
No.
Oh, okay, that's what I was trying to say. Okay, I'm gonna go. Here's in BGTV's chat. I ramble. I got off course. In BGTV, no, I'm sorry, it wasn't BGTV. I lied. Who was I watching? It was today. Oh, Hussey. I'd never watched one of Hussey's lives, but he did an interview with them recently that I watched on BGTV's channel. And so he did an interview with Shanny and Rev, and so he's been diving deep into the lore of Shanny and Rev because he didn't know much about him. And he was watching the video of when Shanny announced that the kids were permanently taken away and put in the foster care because she let this asshole back in their house after he physically assaulted her youngest son, who's autistic. So both children were removed because she let after he went to jail for like 11 or 13 days or something like that. Not prison, jail. And when he got out, she let him back in. He wasn't supposed to go back, be allowed around the kids. So she lost the kids. And when they got on the stream, she made it sound like, oh, it's because I'm so sick, I can't take care of them, blah, 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 blah. And he slips up and it was like, well, no, it's because of what I did and they're not allowed to be around me. Anywho, so Hussey was watching that stream. And I got on there. And Ansia was in the chat. And she explained that she called Adult Protective Services a while ago because they've actually And that Shanny at the time was grateful for it because they needed help. She needed help. So now they're trying to use it now because Shanny's mad at her. Shanny's mad at her and doesn't want her, or around her dude, and trying to do everything she can to make her the evil one in Rev's eyes, and to everyone else, because she always has to be the victim. That now it's a bad thing that she did it.
Hey, what country? Because he can't.
He said it was.
Again, I don't know if that's true or not, but this is what
It was outside
being
of the
said.
country. There's absolutely no one else.
Who admits to calling adult protective.
Yeah, she admits it. She admits to doing that shit. So it's clear now that you can't be dealt with in even a friendly way. You can't be dealt with that way. Because you have this guy saying, like, my girl is an accused party. I mean, this is crazy.
Well, you should say what they said. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, wise guy, it's wild. 7 years, they need to let it go. Okay, what you're good at remembering shit. Like, what exactly it was broken English. Like, it really was. It was a broken English type report. Shanny's bigger than him and stronger than him and can break him when she wants to. Stuff like that.
Catch up to you if you ran. Like, even walk.
No, you can't.
That's not what he said not too long ago when you guys were fighting. He actually made the remark that when you're angry, you're quick. Because you like to get slap happy.
Sorry y'all are going through that ridiculousness. Praying for you both. Thank you, Opium of the Poppies.
No, people need to be warned about Antia.
Oh, God, of course
Yeah,
they do.
that's
See?
what I'm doing.
Because she's dangerous.
That's
Oh,
what I'm
she's
doing.
so dangerous.
Like, seriously, she was
part of Aaron Carter's death.
do you want to do this?
Sorry.
Okay, hold on. See how we got snippy with her there? See how we got snippy with her? He is so sick of her bullshit. This happens multiple, like, at least once or twice a week now. Before, it would be once every few months. This is happening more and more often. He is so sick of her shit. I think it hit him not too long ago how fucked his life is now because of this woman. How absolutely fucked his life is because of this woman. And he is terrified. He's actually said pretty much that not too long ago. And he has such horrible, he calls it mania constantly, it's anxiety. He has horrible anxiety because he's terrified. This man is withering away. He thinks he looks good because you can see his ribs in his arm, because he apparently used to be chubby. Like a little heavier, and he actually thinks he looks good. When he looks like skeleton, like he's so tiny, it's disturbing. That's the word of the night, disturbing. It is absolutely horrid. Anywho, second point to make. Did you catch Shanny in the background? This is the second time in two videos I've heard her say that about Aaron Carter.
Would you like to do
true.
this instead of me?
I'll let you do it. Sorry.
Well, I mean, they can hear you. Huh?
I'll shut up.
You'd be helping me out if you could remember everything that the guy said, because I'm not good at that shit.
I'm not good at remembering shit either. Other than you said it, what the accusation was.
Yeah. Yeah, it was basically this, that she said that that she's bigger than me and stronger than me, which is not true. She's not stronger than me. She's not.
He actually thought that was something.
Yeah, Peachy goes, Ansia is the worst parasocial of all. Yeah, you got it.
No.
Yeah, she is.
No.
And it's like a pattern. There's a pattern, clear pattern of behavior that's just unhealthy. It's not good. So people should stay the fuck away from her. And I don't want to make...
Sorry, my cats are in my office, or my cat is in my office, and she just jumped up on my desk. Sorry.
This is a hate stream
This
about
cat's
one
insane.
person. That's why I'm not doing this in an angry way, pointing at a screen going, you crazy, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to do that.
You just did it about G-Man the other day. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, that's a cute picture.
Because I know how she would react to that. It'll make it worse. What I am telling everybody else, so what's up, Matt? What I am telling everybody is if you see this Ansia, her name is Ansia Strane, S-T-R-A.
Yeah, also, Ansia the Norway Shanny. That's how crazy she is.
She said that that's a fake account. It's not her.
Okay.
I don't know. It probably is. It probably is another account she has.
Or probably not. You guys don't understand the amount of trolls you have. You're so stupid. Oh my God.
She's all over the internet on Cyrax streams too. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. She picks out certain types of... Aaron Carter, dude. The Aaron Carter bully crew that caused him to get really depressed. She was part of that. Along with
all right.
that nut Ella Tallulah chick.
Okay.
These people...
All right. Now, this is the third time I've heard... Okay. I don't know who... Like I said, I don't know who Aussie is. But... I was on Twitter and a part of what they would call the Carterverse, in speaking about the shit that was going on with Aaron Carter before he passed away, for a few years before he passed away. That's how I learned about Ella, who now covers Shanny and Rev, is because when she was covering Aaron Carter on YouTube. Didn't just talk to her on Twitter or anything like that. Now, this whole thing, what Shanny said the first time in another video, she actually tried to say that basically he, took himself away from this planet because of the bullying and that Ansia and Ella were a part of it. That's not what happened, for one. He didn't take himself away. I mean, he did, but not on purpose. This man was an addict. It had nothing to do with being depressed because of the bullying from the internet. He was an addict long before he turned to the internet for the funds to fund his lifestyle. He had been an addict since he was a teenager. This man was abused as a child, not only by his parents, who pushed him into the music industry, but by... I'm so sorry. I had to pause it and I totally lost where I was at because my dog was also in here and he never messes with the litter boxes, right? We have two separate rooms that have has a litter box in each room, right? Because we do have more than one cat. And my office happens to have one in here because they like to come in here when I'm in here. Well, my dog was in here, and my cat just jumped in the litter box, used the litter box, and for some reason he decided to go over there and stick his whole snout in it and like push around the litter. And now his nose, he is total gray. Sorry, I'm dying. Okay, anywho, so I had to pause it for a minute and to wipe the litter off his nose and to laugh at him. And now I totally forgot exactly where I was into the whole Aaron Carter part. But okay. So, he was abused, but not only by his parents, but by other people in the music, in Hollywood in general, in that world. Okay, he had a lot of demons. Did the negative stuff online that he probably saw help? Absolutely not. But he was also putting his life and the negative things he was doing, the horrible things he was doing on the internet. Whenever you do stuff like that, when you put yourself out there like that, you're going to get criticism. Unfortunately, him, like these people, and like, well, a lot of these lols cows, they can't take people talking bad about them. Now, the people that actually succeed as a YouTuber or as a live streamer, ignore those comments. They ignore them or they laugh at them. Those are the ones that make it big. If the people like say like the Jake Pauls, Logan Pauls, I don't fucking know, the fucking Mr. Beasts, or even like in the live stream world, the ninjas and the Pokemanes and the people like that, if they constantly every day did nothing but talk about the hate comments that they got in their comments, people would be bored and they'd quit watching them. Or they would become lulz cows and would all become making fun of them, but it would only be a handful of people that are interested in that type of content. So Aaron was also like that. He couldn't stand it. And he thrived on the drama and negativity by also trying to pretend that he was clean when he clearly was not. And then he brought a woman, he got a fiance, and then brought a baby into the world, into the mix, and that heightened things up severely with the people commenting about every little thing because he was doing some fucked up shit on Instagram Live with his infant son. Like where he's a newborn, we're supposed to hold his head, and he's nodding out, and the baby's head, and he basically drops the baby. I mean, he's holding him while he's sitting down, but the baby basically just flops down onto his lap, and he's like nodding out, because he's nodding out from drugs. So no, that's not why Aaron was doing drugs. He was doing drugs because he never got proper treatment for the abuse that he went through as a fucking child. He was forced into Hollywood as a child from his parents. And that's the truth. These two will use anything to try to get people to side with their argument to make them look like the victims. And that's what they're trying to do now with this whole Auntie chick, because apparently she was involved in the Carterverse with the content and stuff like that.
People are absolutely fucking nuts, man. They're very, very crazy. So if you find yourself in the purview of this chick, you move on. She obviously needs help. Yeah, she does. Turtle,
Not more help
basically
than you.
what's going on is this Ansia chick made a call to Adult Protective Services about fits. When he left, I really hope you can help somebody that needs it today, because it wasn't me. So I just signed a release form. No consent to care, because that was the easiest way to just get it over with fast. Because otherwise, it's like mandatory. If you don't reject them, you have to do a bunch of paperwork. It's insane. So I just signed the release and said everything's cool and signed it, and that was it. He's a real nice guy. Had cool-ass tattoos of, like, friggin' wolf on his shirt. My God.
Oh, okay.
If you've been getting scam texts like these, it means...
Sorry, I do not have YouTube Premium. This is a separate account. On my main account, I do. This one, I do not. I should probably switch it, honestly, but whatever. I'm not paying for two.
We got
now.
I don't know.
Someone knocked at their door.
Delivery.
Oh, delivery? How you doing? What's up, brother?
I need the PIN number.
I need your PIN number.
Thank you.
What?
PIN number. PIN number.
For my phone?
No. PIN
For your phone?
I need the PIN to complete this order.
How would I have? I'm not sure what the PIN would be, sir.
You say I have the
Ask for their.
Yeah.
Well, my PIN on my phone.
I would not say it.
What?
might
Is
be
he
a
that
troll on
dumb?
the internet.
He might be a troll on the internet. What is happening? Some type of delivery. The guy's asking for some type of pin. And Jason's so dumb he was about to try to give them the pin from his phone? Stop it. Or I should say
I
Rev.
have the delivery. If I can't use
We
it,
didn't order this. That's the thing.
somebody tell me send it.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you for the PIN. I'm
What?
sorry. I mean, if you want to take the food back, that's fine. I don't.
Okay, I have. Okay, this is the guy. He's calling you. Let me see his message.
Okay.
Excuse me. That was rude of me. I'm sorry. I did burp. I'm
That's
so
what I'm
sorry.
saying. Don't give it.
I don't know if you heard that. The mic probably picked it up. I am so sorry that I did burp. And it just slipped out. And I apologize. Excuse me. I don't even know if you heard it. But, you know, I'm a human. I try not to be gross. But sometimes life happens. Things happen. You know what I mean? I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I could probably edit it out, but who cares?
Oh, Ansia? It's Ansia.
Yeah.
And stop.
Oh,
So
I'm refusing this food. Yeah,
She did
take
not
it.
send food
Have a
there.
nice day. She's a stalker.
She's
She
a
helped kill
stalker.
Aaron Carter.
See? Oh, there it is. Stop. We gotta rewind that. I can't. We can't. I can't. I don't want to go that far. Whatever. What? What just happened? Did it start over?
Oh my god, what is the deal?
Did it just start over?
Ridiculous.
No, it's not the same one.
There we go.
What the fuck?
I don't know if I should wait for people to come.
What did I do? Okay.
Ask for their
yeah.
well, my pin on my.
I would not say it. He might be a troll on the internet.
I have the
He said what?
We didn't order this. That's
I am dead.
yeah. I don't know what to tell you for the pin.
Oh my god, I had to replay it. It's so funny.
That's fine. I don't.
I have. Okay, this is the guy. He's calling you.
This is the guy calling me.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, that might. They're trying to get our pin number probably.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Don't
or they-
pivot.
Certain companies will do a pin to get for you to get the order,
Oh,
especially if the person's
Ansia?
coming from
It's
somewhere
Ansia.
else.
yeah, Nancy.
Oh,
So,
I'm refusing this food, sir.
Yeah, take it.
Have a good day.
Have a nice day.
She's a stalker.
She's a
She helped
stalker.
kill Aaron Carter.
She's trying to get our money. She's trying to get us broke. She's
Did she literally just yell out to the delivery guy who barely speaks English? She helped kill Aaron Carter? The dude probably doesn't know who Aaron Carter is. And no, she did not help kill Aaron Carter. We just went through that. This woman has lost her fucking mind. That guy has no idea who Aaron Carter is.
I have to call the company, so that's all. Yeah.
Okay,
Because otherwise, you see, I can't complete it.
I understand. She
Yeah.
wants her pin for her stuff.
Oh, okay.
God bless you, all right? I'm really sorry about that. If you could eat that, have a
No,
lunch.
I'm just gonna go to general. I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry. Really crazy person. I'm sorry, sir. All right. What the hell, guys? This chick is absolutely insane, dude.
I told you she's fucking nuts.
Okay, guys. Nah, I never seen anything like this in my life.
You haven't?
Okay.
She needs to stop. She's created a really bad reputation for herself.
Oh
Is
my
she?
God, guys. Now this is something totally.
You're not even on mute?
No.
They heard it all?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Did you guys hear that? Wow, what the fuck? She needs help. I can't even believe this shit. This guy was asking for my PIN number? No. When you go to a door to get a DoorDash, you don't ever hear that shit. Ever.
No.
She was calling him at the door. She wanted to get her PIN number for shit. I can't even this is fucking...
Oh my god.
This
You're
is
insane.
next level scary shit. I've never seen anything like this. That she sent us a fucking Subway sub to try and get our PIN number for our shit. That's pretty much what I'm thinking that was. Seen anything like that ever. Well, there's a new tactic for people if you're harassed on the internet. There's something to look out for. Look, my stress level's been through the roof. If somebody'd like to pop in our Cash App or something, like $7 or something for some fucking smokes because we're running out, I could use that. I appreciate you guys. I don't think that's legal. Yeah, Jam Jam. Isn't that crazy?
That bitch is crazy, man.
Yeah,
That bitch is
I
crazy,
think she
man. Listen,
has
Shanny.
a crush or whatever, but like that, this is insane.
She does not have a fucking crush. You guys have completely lost your fucking minds. You literally think that she wants you that bad, Rev? And the fact that your morbidly obese girlfriend, because she's not your wife, sitting to your left is hyping you up because she's so afraid of losing you, not because of you being you, but because you are the person that takes care of her and does everything, like wipes her ass, literally. Like that girl does not want you. She is trolling y'all, and she's getting out of it what she wants, and you guys are just too stupid to see it. You think that she really wants you. She does not want you. Like, God, my God, because look at you. No disrespect, but come on.
At least you didn't give it, and now you have. No, we didn't. He's taken the subway back. He's taken the subway back to the store because it's weird. It said on his screen even, it said, ask for the pin. And it's like, what? Wait, you're DoorDash, right? I've never
Right,
had to
let's
give
go
a
on to
pin
this.
once
This was the
for
one
something
I was
coming to my
talking
door.
about. Where Rev basically has to come on stream and basically defend Shanny, and they get into an argument.
Okay. I don't even know how to go about doing this anymore. Because I don't know how many times I can come on a video and say that all of the shit that the trolls say about Shanny doing to me is false. I don't know how many times I'm supposed to come on here and tell you guys this, because she constantly hears this shit, and then it becomes I'm the problem because I'm not standing up for her enough. That's what it becomes. She has these people come to her and fill her head with all this bullshit that's not true, and she knows it's not true, and I know it's not true. But because I'm not 24/7 on the fucking internet saying Shanny is not doing this to me, Shanny's not doing that to me, then I become the problem because I haven't been standing up for her enough. I mean, this is fucking madness, but I'm here again to fucking tell you that the slanderous bullshit that these trolls say are not true. It's never been true. None of it.
It's not true, guys. It's not true.
Because
It's not true. It's not true. Like, Shanny, like, there's not videos of, like, him admitting that she has hit him in the past. There's not videos of her saying horrible things to him. There's not videos showing where she eats and he doesn't. There's no videos of him basically, when he's mad, telling the truth of the situation. There's no videos of her screaming at him and not allowing him to leave the house because she, that's why the man can't get a job. And that's the honest to God truth. Like, he actually, I will give him credit, he went out and worked at Burger King for like a little bit, but obviously his hygiene was so bad, apparently they fired him. But he did try, but she doesn't want him to leave the house. She is so terrified because before they met, he was a virgin until he was in his, like, till they got together. Like, she was the first person he ever slept with, and he was in his 30s. Which, cool, whatever, But she is so afraid because she knows that he can find better than her, and she cannot lose that. She can't lose him. She can't lose the only person that's willing to wipe her ass, her little ass, that will wipe her, like wash her, wipe her down, because she can't get in the bathtub. That will literally deal with her bullshit. And she is so afraid to lose this man. But she still treats him like shit. But that's a way of controlling him. She's treated everybody like shit in her life. That's why she has nobody.
Get text messages
Her
now
whole family.
from people, random people, and they'll say stuff like, "Oh, Rev, what you're going through, what you're going through. I'm sorry about what you're going through."
Oh, Lord.
And then it's taken offense to that. She takes offense to that because it's not what about what she's going through too, which is true because she's going through horrible fucking health consequence bullshit.
No, she's not. That's another thing she does. She lies constantly about what the shit that's wrong with her. They've been on the past couple weeks trying to say she never said she had breast cancer, and the fuck she didn't. She said it multiple times. Along with other shit that she supposedly has wrong with her. Fibromyalgia, arthritis, crinkle heart, which I don't even know what kind of fucking heart disease that is, but she supposedly has that too. I mean, the only health issue this woman has is due to her 600-pound weight that she is carrying around. This woman is 5'11", 5'10", something like that, and probably weighs anywhere between 500 and 600 pounds. That is why this woman has bad health, because she doesn't do shit but sit around on her big ass all day.
Just doesn't end. There's no reprieve for the way she feels.
Oh
So
my God.
it's like these people come and they're always like, "Well, Rev, well you're going through this shit, you're going through this shit," and she doesn't hear anything about herself, like what she's going through. And this is divide and conquer, and it does work. It does work, because it's like what the fuck am I supposed to do? Should I just have a fucking camera strapped to my fucking face, live streaming all day, every day, saying Shanny's not abusive, Shanny's not abusive, Shanny's not abusive, Shanny's not abusive, Shanny's not abusive?
Yeah, that's what you
the
should
fuck
do.
am I supposed to do? Then I become the problem because I'm not doing it.
Okay, here's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to ignore the people that are coming after you, that are saying these things. Ignore them and continue to live life. But like you said, you become the problem, Rev. That's because Shanny makes you the problem. Everything's always your fault. We're going to see a perfect example of that.
Enough. I mean, this
she's
is
insane.
fucking madness. It's madness. And no one could live like this over a long period of time. No one. It's ridiculous. All right. All right, I guess I'll just answer the questions. Ansia, no, she hasn't hit me. No. Y'all don't do shit to improve. Well, I mean, that's just not true. Okay, we definitely do.
See that smile on his face he had a minute ago? Because he knows that. He smiled like that because right in the middle of that, it was a reflex. He couldn't help himself because he knows it's true. They don't do anything to fucking improve. You guys do not do anything to fucking improve your life. You're still in the same shit situation that you were in 2 fucking years ago. You were back in the house that you were in when you first went back to Pennsylvania from Colorado. That your uncle let you live in. Then you went back to the house you lived in before you went to Colorado that you guys sold for $1 to another YouTuber because you thought you guys were rolling around in money. You thought $700,000 was going to last fucking forever when obviously it's not, when you have a woman that's spending it like it's fucking endless cash. Like she has a fucking money tree in her back goddamn yard. And then you go move into that house and that man takes care of you guys. Buys food, pays for the utilities, lets you live there for free. You didn't have to do shit. Even bought your drugs, your Delta 8, and your cigarettes. And then when he decided, you know what, I can't do this. I gotta sell this house like I'd originally planned and put you guys in a cheap hotel. And once he realized, he couldn't afford to do it no more because he was going to have surgery and he wasn't going to be able to work for a while, you guys threw a fucking fit. Cried about the fact that he was going to have to go down to like $100-something every couple of weeks instead of the hundreds upon hundreds of dollars you spent on you guys. And then had the nerve to complain about the hotel that he actually paid for because it wasn't good enough for you guys. And then you ended up here because the hotel got shut down because it was a piece of shit. And you're still begging on the fucking internet. You have not done anything to fucking improve. You're on the same shit you've been doing for 2 fucking years. You're in the same situation. And that video that I watched a little bit of on Miss Hussey's channel, whenever they were talking about, what was that video? We're talking about the kids being put up for or going to foster care. Shanny was saying she had all this stuff she was going to do. She was going to improve her health, and they were going to do this and they were going to do that and get everything better so the kids could come back. You ain't done shit. You said she even gave a time frame. It's probably only going to be 2 to 5 months, and we'll have the kids back. It's over 2 years later, and you haven't done anything to try to make it better. Matter of fact, Shanny lost the rights to her children because she never did anything. Her parental rights were completely abolished because you guys did nothing to improve. Nothing to improve. This is why people get sick of helping you. Because you don't do anything to fucking help yourself.
Stuff to improve ourselves. It's you guys that won't stop the bullshit.
No. Motherfucker, what are you talking about? It's not us. None of us are doing anything to stop your life.
It's internet bullying.
None of us are doing anything to stop you from improving your life. You could.
That's exactly what it is. But then it crosses over into text messages now, and saying, oh, you're going through this, and it's always to me.
Oh, the text message part is your girl's fault, remember? When you guys were fighting, and she pulled out the phone and started live streaming it, and you didn't fucking know it, and the cops got called, and you gave out your phone number to the cops over live stream. That's your girl's fault. That's your fault. Both of your fault, because it's your fault for being with that bitch, and it's your girl's fault for going live while you guys were fighting. That's why your phone number got leaked, and that's why people started text messaging you shit. You know what you do? You block the numbers and you move the fuck on. But you can't do that. Because your ego is too small. And your chick is a narcissist.
It's not to her about you're going through stuff too. No. It's always to me saying, oh, I feel so horrible about what you're going through, which in itself is a divide and conquer tactic to get us fucking fighting.
It's not a divide and
Just
conquer
now,
anything.
she said, I'm so fucking sick of this stuff, and being accused of this stuff and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I feel that. But then I became the bad guy because I'm not, I guess, 24/7 with a fucking camera on my face saying this isn't true. This isn't true. This isn't true. I've addressed this fucking shit a billion times. And it's very frustrating for me too. Because what the fuck else am I supposed to say to you? None of this stuff that they accuse her of abuse of whatever is true.
You're supposed to say nothing. You're supposed to ignore it. And eventually it would fucking go away. Oh,
how many times do I have to fucking do that? The cops know.
No, they don't.
Came here and wanted to talk to me alone. And I said, all of this shit that you're hearing is bullshit. And he was like, yeah, that sounds about right. I figured it was.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they said. Shut up. No, they didn't. Oh.
Thank you, Crypto Poor. No, that's not true, Exceller. That's not true. I have gotten therapy and stuff like that.
No, you haven't. It's a lie. No, you haven't.
It really doesn't do much. I'm going to be honest. Therapy does not do much. You talk out your problems a little bit, and you still got your problems. You know? Yeah, I know you got stalkers and crazy shit too, Ancia. I know you do. That's what happens with this. If you go online and you start being a streamer, you're gonna have people that are not you're gonna get harassed, most likely.
You don't say.
Look, I'm sorry, Exceller, you're the type of person that's a problem. You are. You're saying I am brainwashed, and I'm not. I'm not fucking brainwashed. You tried to accuse her son, when her son came on here and said she's not abusive, you said he was brainwashed.
No one ever said that boy was brainwashed. What everyone said is, of course he's going to say that. He loves his mother. Children, even when they're abused, children are similar to dogs in that way. Dogs will love their owner even though they're abused. Children are going to love their parents, especially their mothers. Especially those boys who don't have a relationship with their father, their birth father. Had another man who she was married to that took care of them and treated them really well, matter of fact, unlike you, Rev. Then she ruined that relationship, moved on to you. You tag teamed in with her and treating them like shit and abusing them. Even after all that, they still love their mother. So of course they're going to defend their mother. They shouldn't have had to. It's you two that blasted those children all over the fucking internet. You guys did that. No one is even saying that you're brainwashed. I think it's a little bit of Stockholm Syndrome. Or just the fact that it's abuse. You are abused. And you're scared of what life would be like without her. Just like she knows, because you're definitely in the same boat she is. You never had a woman before her. And even though you want to do this, oh, she has a crush, or you think all these different women want you. No woman wants you. It's all trolls who have got your head filled with shit because you're fucked up, apparently. But you guys, I just can't.
You have to look in the fucking mirror and ask
No,
yourself,
you need to look in the fucking mirror,
why
bro.
do you want to do this to this fucking woman? Why?
She's a
Because
vile
you are
piece of shit.
legitimately driving her insane.
Oh, well, that's
You are. Well, see, I mean, if you say that, that's exactly what brainwashed people say. Then I don't
It's
know
true.
what. There's no way I could talk to you about this. Is there? Because you're just gonna say I'm Stockholm syndrome and fucked in the head myself with that. I mean, what can I do to convince you that they're not telling the truth about this shit? What? You tell me. Oh my God.
Do you know the credentials you need in order to actually properly brainwash them?
I have no idea.
You don't have to have credentials. People do it in cults all the time. They don't have any credentials. Stop.
I don't
Especially with social media nowadays, it's so much easier than you think.
know.
So dumb.
So
That's their only excuse they got, is your brainwash. They provide no proof to what their accusations are, and then they say you're
They're-
brainwashed to invalidate you.
No, it's not to invalidate you, honey. There's plenty of proof out there. People provide proof all the time. You guys just pretend it's not there. You guys have uploaded all the proof to the fucking internet, imbeciles.
Because they want it to be true.
Well, like I said, when people react this way, it's so, well, how the fuck am I can't legitimate, there's nothing I say is legitimate. Like, oh, you're just brainwashed.
They're just gonna have to be blocked because they don't know fucking reason.
Well, I'd be blocking everybody in this room right now. Everybody.
Have at it,
Oh shit.
fucking dog.
Well, even crypto porn now, most of it's on video, no proving nothing. We'll tell
It
what,
is.
like what,
It's what do you mean like what?
like what? Like what's on video? I don't know what you mean.
Everything?
No, I don't need to lose weight, Achi. I'm just trying to build muscle. But yeah,
I
that
know
is.
Shane's about to be pissed she's in here.
Fucking get in that chat.
This is Instagram, dude.
Listen to her.
So it's now everyone's gaining up on Shannon again, and I absolutely did nothing to be gained up on. I did nothing to anyone, and I get gained up on. He called all these names.
Why do you think this is happening? It's because we got monetized, honey.
But I haven't done anything to anyone, and it's like they all fucking gained up on me all at once, and I didn't do anything to anyone.
Because they know it affects you. They know it's not true, but they do this to you because
It
they
is
know
true.
it affects your mental state.
Yeah,
No.
but other people believe them, and then they come after me.
No one, people believe it because they see the videos, the evidence.
And I ain't doing anything to anyone. I just want to be left alone. I just want to be left to be human and treated like a person again.
She just wants to be human.
I know.
It's all bullshit. I have to suffer. No one else has to suffer. I have to suffer through it.
Oh, I have to suffer too. I am suffering too.
Oh my god.
How? You look like you're some kind of fucking hero.
Oh my god, what are you talking
You
about,
treat me
dude?
like shit and they think it's funny and good for you.
I don't treat you like shit, period.
I'm talking about those times you had.
Wow.
Yeah, and they did the same thing with Chris when he left you. This is all psychological fucking warfare to get you depressed.
It's so abusive.
Yeah, it is. It's
No,
really fucked
it's
up,
not.
and I've called it out a billion times.
Oh
A
my
billion
God.
times.
Not a billion. Not a billion times.
I mean, this fucking, it's... This room is just, I can't fucking...
It's not right to dogpile people.
I don't even know what the... Yeah, thank you, more. I appreciate that. I do defend her all the time. Ugh. But then she'll get another text message and it's like, well, look at this. And it's like, look, Pete, this is the way it is. It's the way it is. It's fucking wrong. It's disgusting. But I don't know what the hell, what you want. I can't just change people's fucking perceptions. I can come on here and tell you the truth, that none of this shit's true. None of the abusive shit that you hear them say she does is true.
Yes,
None
it
of it.
is. It's all true.
But it doesn't matter because there's still going to be somebody else to come in and fucking say, "Oh, I feel so horrible for what you're going through, Rev," and blah 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 blah, and then
Oh, let me just fucking block her.
It's about, she's talking about blocking Ancia. I can't. This video gets so much better, guys. it does. And I hate to, like, stop it. We're already over an hour. And, there's not much more that I can handle from this bitch and this fucking piece of shit tonight. So we are going to I'm going to upload this, and then I will film this. We're going to watch the rest of this video tomorrow. Promise. And so make sure you come back and watch it. I am going to work on the videos being a little bit better. I don't know how to edit. I mean, I can edit a little bit, not very well. I want to actually sit down and teach myself how to do so. That way I can edit little, like, take the things that, like, say Vanilla Girl here uploads. Like, she uploads, like, the whole streams, right? Like, that they have. And she'll make little clips, too. But mainly, it's like this is a whole thing. And, like, I can cut some stuff out, you know what I'm saying? To where we're not sitting here having to watch a bunch of stupid bullshit. But I appreciate you if you've made it this far into the video. I appreciate it so much. You have no idea. Because I know I ramble and I talk a lot about nonsense and I go off topic. And I will try and work on that. But it is just me and who I've always been. But I appreciate it if, if I'd love to hear what you guys think about everything going on in the Shannyverse and or Shantopulous, whatever you want to call it. Or how about, like, another thing, drama that's going on. We have Chantal Beauty who has left Kuwait alone. Her faux husband is not with her, and she went to Thailand again. It's obvious a visa run. She's trying to pretend like it's not. She's saying she's going to be there for a while, so we're like probably like 30 days, because obviously the last time they were there for 2 weeks waiting to get her visa. But something happened, and her husband, faux husband, wasn't able to make the trip with her. So either the speculation is that he either just wanted to not go with her and created some type of emergency, quote unquote emergency, or because he is not a Kuwaiti citizen and his passport is out of Syria, but he lives in Kuwait, that he was not able to make the trip. So we'll have to keep an eye on that as well. But there's gonna be like I said, we're gonna be doing a lot more things on the videos. With the video stuff, things are gonna be getting better with the channel. I'm also gonna be reviewing possible, not possible. We are going to be reviewing body cam footage. Really excited about that as well. So, alright guys, I appreciate you. I'm going to hear down in the chat what you guys think about all the dramas going on, but mainly about what the video we just watched. And if you did make it this far, let's get some baby carrot emojis in the chat. Baby carrot and the emojis in the chat for Rev and his baby carrot. Alright, make sure you hit subscribe. You can like the stream, or you can even dislike it. I don't care, whatevs. Do you, boo. But I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.